pretty much Rachel and I have had our share of talks about the upbringing of our future children, and we both agree that in the outside world, they're going to be viewed as black. So for the couples out there that are in an interracial marriage, particularly the non-black partner that pretty much never experienced what it is to be black in this country and are struggling on how to navigate that very important aspect of parenthood, what advice would you give interracial couples out there that are struggling with that?
The first thing I would advise is for my white brothers and sisters in the interracial relationship to understand your child will be viewed as black, period. And so let's not be in denial of that. You may view your child as mixed, you may view your child as beautiful, and all those things are true, but they will be viewed as black. And blackness comes with a different set of rules in America than whiteness. Specifically based upon the shade of blackness. I ain't gonna go there now, but blackness comes with a different set of rules.
I'm about to jump.
Because you gotta understand, blackness comes with the unwritten rule of, hey, if you're cold and you have your hood on, you might wanna take that hood off because you might be perceived as a threat. Like, whiteness doesn't necessarily come with that unwritten rule. Blackness comes with that rule of, hey, if you're shopping in a store that's a little higher end, you might want to go dressed in your nicer clothes because there will probably be an implicit bias that you don't have money. I go to a Rolex store, I make sure I wear my Rolex inside the Rolex store as opposed to wearing my Movado watch. A Movado watch is still expensive, but the Rolex employees are going to take me a little bit more seriously if they realize, oh, he can afford what's in here.
Did you just have a slight fix?
Look, can I keep it real with my guy?
Like, what are we doing wrong? What are we doing wrong, Mike?
Like, blackness comes with a certain set of rules. And so I would advise my parents in these interracial relationships to understand that, and also just understand, like, okay, let me learn about that which I don't know. Like, my black brothers and sisters, learn about the aspects of whiteness and maybe the ignorance of certain degrees of whiteness. My white brothers and sisters, learn about the aspects of blackness and the different pockets of blackness which you may have been ignorant to. That's the biggest advice.
And what about, like, for example, let's say the couple, each parent, they decide they want to focus on educating the child on their own respective culture and basically leave the other culture to the other parent. So, like, for example, for me, I'm going to teach my child the Latin culture and Rachel's going to teach our child the black culture. Is that a smart way to go about things in your opinion?
I think that's fair as long as Rachel's capable of teaching your child Latin culture and you're capable of teaching your child black culture.
We intermingle,
you feel me?
intertwine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because the other kicker is, you don't really know something until you can teach someone that thing.
There you go. There you go.
Love
like
that.
My coach would always say, hey, Acho, can you run this play? Yeah, coach, I can run this play. Okay, get up on the whiteboard and show me. See, because you don't really know something until you can teach someone that thing. So Rachel, can you teach your child Latin culture? Because if not, then do you really know it? Bryan, can you teach your child black culture? Because if not, do you really know it? My white brother and sister raising the mixed child, can you teach your child black culture? To my black brother and sister, can you teach your child about white history? Like, that is the nucleus of it all. You don't really know something unless you can teach somebody that thing.